Hello, fellow miners, and welcome to another episode from Spice Mines Gaming. You'll see by the wings on my back that we have the Elytra. I went ahead and enchanted them with Unbreaking 3 and Mending, so they are complete and ready for use. And I know in the last episode I mentioned that I was going to start right back where I was in the end. However, I began to do that, and as I approached that end city, that island that I was on came to an abrupt end, and there was a massive gulf between the two. So I figured, let's stop right here, go back to the house, put those enchanted books on the Elytra. Let's come back and put the Elytra to the test. So that's what I've done. I have enchanted the Elytra, and I'm ready to put these things to the test. So let's go back to the end, to that end city, and let's fly across to that other one. And so, let's get to it. Okay, progress update. I am a bit of a goon here. I completely forgot to record getting to this end city. I had a spectacular flight with the Elytra, nearly died, ran into a chorus fruit, and I did not record it. It's so unfortunate. So I have been climbing this end city for some time now, and right now I'm working on taking on these shulkers so I can get to the ship. Most of this end city has been basically everything you've seen in the previous end city, and it's an interesting end city in that it's partly broken on one side. So maybe I can catch that on the way down so you can see that. But right now I'm taking out these two shulkers so I can bridge across to this ship. And I have a feeling that what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut away here and get this shulker taken care of, because I keep missing him, it looks like. This may take a moment. A little bit higher. Yeah, I'm going to bridge across, and when I get to that ship, then I'll resume, and we'll explore that ship. And then we'll come back and go back down to the bottom of the end city and check out the loot that I got so far. Okay, we're in the ship here. And there's the Elytra, another pair. Okay, let's kind of see what we got going on here. Okay, not much. So let me go ahead and take these potions here. I do need to pack these away because my inventory is going to be full right now. That shulker is not going to be able to get to me right now. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do this. Let's go ahead and take out this box here. I need to put something in here first. Let's put a potion in here for right now, so that way I can do that. And we have an even number of shulker boxes, which is pretty good. So let's just go ahead and throw all of this stuff in here really quick so I can have a clear inventory. I'll keep my stone out because I definitely will be needing that. Okay, that's good enough right there. Let's go ahead and collect the box of shulker and the chest of ender. And let's go ahead and take on this shulker here. There we go. Another Elytra. Cool. I say it's a backup. Okay, we got some more gold, iron horse armor, decent pair of iron boots. I've been getting a lot of really good tools in this end city here. It's a good iron helmet. Yeah, good diamond helmet. Some good pants. Unneeded saddles. I have more than enough of those. I'll probably just throw those in the lava or off into the void. Who knows? Speaking of in the void, that's what we're over right now. Yeah, so we got to watch out for that. Anything that falls off of this ship, let me just kind of poke my head out here. Yeah, it goes down into that stuff down there. So we got to be careful with that. But I think all of the shulkers are off of here, so we're not in any danger of that. So what we need to do is try to get another dragon head. And then what I need to do with the dragon heads is figure out a way of decorating so that I could use them or whatever, or find some way of making a building or something to like a. I'm stammering a little bit. My apologies. My mind is on this task here, but that's nerve-wracking. That just makes me so nervous looking down at that. But anyhow, yeah, I gotta find a way of displaying this stuff and whatnot. So maybe I can gather some of this end stone, make a bunch of end bricks, and make like an end style building up at the base of the house. That might be kind of cool. I can use end rods. I can use some of this purple block stuff. Who knows? Okay. This ship is explored, and there's usually nothing up there. And if there is, I'm okay with it. I don't want to go up there. All right, so now, now I have the task of getting back across here, and let's assess the loot that we have. Okay, here we go. I am slowly but surely getting across. Okay. Man, some of these things are just too tall for me. Now, in real life, I don't normally have trouble with heights. I mean, other than your typical... Some people just... They don't like heights. I don't mind it so much, but you put it in this video game, man, I get squeamish. Okay. I'm going to head down and get down and out of this end city, and then we'll check out the loot that we got. And again, I am sorry that I completely forgot to hit the record button and lost a lot of, mostly it wasn't great footage. I was going to be having to cut a lot of it anyway. But there was some good footage, like my first flight of the Elytra, and I don't have it recorded. That's something you need recorded, right? And I don't have it. So what I might have to do is work my way down and do my second Elytra flight. How about that? All right, so let me get down here. And luckily, I don't have anything to really deal with. In fact, I think, if you hang on, yeah, you'll see right here, part of this end city is missing. And here's a missing wall. I didn't cut this out. This was generated like this. And there were shulkers all around it. And so, yeah, it added to the suspense there. But let me get out of here. And, yeah, we're still pretty high off the ground here. I could take these because I have already explored it. And I don't want to anger one of these guys right now. Okay, I go down here. Okay. Okay, pardon me, sir. I'm trying to get out of here. All right. Yeah, and this is the bottom. As you can see, it's missing this whole side. There would have been a stairway coming up from the floor below here, but it wasn't there, nor were the two greeting shulkers, your two greeters that are traditionally at the entrance. They weren't there. But, okay, this seems like a good spot. Let's go ahead and plop down this shulker shell or chest here. Throw some more of this stuff in there really quick. And that's about all that's going to be held in that. Let's get some of this non-loot stuff out of here. I can throw that in there. I can throw those in there. Okay. We got 13 shulker shells. Not bad. Got 3 diamonds. Got a couple of instant health potions. Let's see. Unbreaking 3 and protection 4. Got some really good armor. That's a pretty good shovel right there. I got some decent pants here. That would be a really good pair of pants. I mean, I would definitely wear those. Even with the Curse of Vanishing, it really doesn't affect you until you die, and then you can't get it whenever you respawn. So it's not that big a deal. It's still a good pair of pants. And that's a decent pair of pants right there. Just a mending pickaxe, nothing big there. Let's see. I think that was all the good stuff. Of course, we got another dragon head, Elytra. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm very pleased. So let me put these things away, because I don't want to lose any of that stuff. Okay, yep, we're good. And I'll show you that that massive gap between islands that I had to fly over. Right there. I had to fly across that. The island is way over there. If I readjust my render distance, we should see it, which I probably do need to, just to make absolutely certain that I need to go that way. So let me take care of that really quick. Okay, I've increased my render distance, and looking up, I should be able to see that other end city. I'm pretty sure it was over there. Let's see if I might have to scoot over this way a little bit. If my frame rate gets a little jerky, that's because my computer is trying its best to render these new chunks here. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, let's fly across this thing. I am still really unshaky with, okay, pardon me. I'm still quite shaky with these Elytra, so pardon me here as I try to do this. But let me put my shield away because I won't need it. I want to give myself plenty of a start here because, like I said, I'm still not great with the Elytra. So let's take flight. Ooh, there we go. It's pretty fun flying with these things, though. I mean, I have to admit, it's fun. All right, here we go, and landing. Excellent. We landed. We crossed it. We landed. We didn't die. We didn't run into anything. That's great. Okay, so I think at this point, it's time for me to head back to the house, and let's, I guess, wrap up this episode. It's going to be short. My fault. But it's going to be a little bit shorter than normal. So let me head back to the house. I'm back home now. I came back at night, so I went ahead and slept. And so that was quite an adventure. That was a lot of work to get all of those end portals or those gateway portals opened up so I could get to an end city finally that had Elytra. And so I think I'm done with the end for a while. I have more than enough shulker boxes. I have 2 pair of Elytra. There's not much more that I think that I need to go to the end for, except maybe to pick up some end stone, but that's not that big a deal. That's easy to do. Doesn't require anything dangerous, and it's just nothing but resource gathering. So, now that I have the Elytra, I would like to turn my focus on maybe doing an adventure episode in the next episode. What we might do, like I mentioned before, I have not seen a jungle in a very, very long time in any world that I've played in except the first world I created on the PS3. And so what I want to try to do is pick a direction between, north, northeast, east, southeast, south. Pick a direction and fly in that direction. And just fly for thousands of blocks to see if I find a jungle. If not, come back, go to the next direction. I want to go in all directions until I find a jungle. And that's something that I would really like to do because it would be neat to have a cat here in the base. It would also be kind of neat to get the ability to make brown dye. I'd like to have a brown shulker box. I mean, it's not critical, but it's something I'd like to have. And so we need brown dye. And in order to get brown dye, you got to go to the jungle to get cocoa beans. So, and then, exploring a jungle temple would be kind of cool too. So there's a few things I'd like to take care of in the jungle. I haven't been to a jungle in a while, and I'd like to. So that's what I'm going to try to do the next episode. We're going to go look for a jungle. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this kind of like a mini-series of end exploration. And if you do, please tell me in the comments. Please like the video. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. I've got plans of some new builds coming up. Now that I'm done with the end, I'm going to focus on the base. We're going to build some things. The Elytra needs gunpowder, so I might build a mob farm to farm for creepers to get the gunpowder. We'll see about that. That's definitely on the table. And also, I'd like to start automating some of this stuff here, like the cactus and the pumpkins over there. It'd be kind of neat to start automating this stuff. Now that we've proven that the simple means work of just creating a basic farm and harvesting by hand, now let's automate it. So those are more plans for the future. And so, again, thank you very much for watching and have yourself a wonderful day. Goodbye.